Hey guys, my name is Sid, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about citizen responsibilities in times of disasters. Disasters can strike at any time, whether we are well prepared or not prepared at all. From hurricanes, to tornadoes, to earthquakes, to terrorist attacks, disasters can come in many different shapes and sizes. Not only does Mother Nature inflict serious harm every year, but humans can also cause pain and suffering, such as the 9/11 attacks. We tend to focus much of our attention on the damage that ensues or on the victims that feel the wrath. However, what's often overlooked is how vital citizen responsibilities are in these times of crisis. The first and perhaps most important step for citizens is preparedness. It's helpful to find out which hazards are most prone to occurring in your community. For example, if a family purchases a home in an area where floods or hurricanes are common, they should buy an insurance plan to cover replacement costs should disaster strike. Homeowners should also prepare themselves by moving certain furniture and appliances to higher ground, away from flood-prone levels. Familiarizing yourself with warning systems, such as sirens or loudspeakers, can be the difference between taking proper precautionary measures and suffering the consequences of not doing so. Evacuation is another precautionary measure that can save lives. Citizens need to be well aware of the safest evacuation routes and must provide enough time for themselves to flee from the imminent storm. Staying informed is a primary way to keep your family safe. You can take television reports for what they're worth, but listening to forecasters is a way to stay up to date on the impact the storm could have. Following procedures of emergency personnel in your community is crucial. Trying to ride out a storm rather than evacuating could be the difference between living and dying if a destructive storm strikes. You can see here a list of supplies FEMA deems as most important to have with you when disaster occurs. The list includes water, clothes, shoes, flashlights, cash, and matches. FEMA says these items should be kept in a kit in a safe part of your house when emergency situations occur, like natural disasters. In the aftermath of these crisis situations, it's hard for citizens to cope with loss and damage, but it's also important to have the milling process end quickly and help your community in need. One way is to affiliate yourself with volunteer recovery agencies through FEMA, the Red Cross, or local groups helping in the process. One of the most effective ways is to provide aid by donating money or goods to these volunteer organizations, or to actively get involved in the recovery efforts by being at ground zero yourself. One of the main issues communities face following a destructive event is citizens turning to looting or other forms of crime. Sometimes citizens engage in these negative acts because they feel as though their lives are turned completely upside down and have no choice but to steal items in order to survive. It's vital for disaster victims to unite together and help one another recover from horrific events. Residents must work together to get each other back on their feet and help the community return to a sense of normalcy. Thanks for listening, everyone.